out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Keep playing hard. Boys, 58, Mike. Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 36, 32 by 2. Move. Heavy. Tighten up.
The former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett, the rookie with the carry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Heavy. Hey. Slam.
A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, Muhammad. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey. You got 3. 3 down. Check.
Dalton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things. 3rd down, that's a nice start for them in this one.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 20.
I'm coming after you. Hey, switch gears. Hey, what's that? Check Mike 54. Get that quarterback.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Check 13. We're good.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Tonight, 20. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We take a win. Hardball. Go.
3rd and long. It's gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They will start the drive with Scarlett. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There to make the tackle, Samson Abukum. These two teams squaring off here in Week 1. You might remember they used to be in that old NFC West division together from 1995 to 2001. The Falcons, Saints, and 49ers were also in there with the Rams and Panthers. And the Panthers recently, they've dominated this series. They've won 6 of the last 7 against the Rams. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot. 24 is the mic.
Dalton here from the gun. Got a man, it's right. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
368.
This is Scarlett on the carry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
Andy Dalton going to stay on the field. They're going to try and go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Delta. 24 is the mic. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Out of the shotgun, Breida. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
61, matchbox, white. 76, tell him. 76, 76.
Throwing on 3rd, gone. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Heavy. Check three. No. Off. Jim. Watch the safety. Hey. Shut up.
They'll run on first down. Muhammad. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, watch the ball. Check 50.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. Completes it to Samuel. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, gets stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
Hands up! We need team! 58, come on! Coming!
On the carry, it's Muhammad. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Regular. Check 37. He goes 368. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check 43. Alert flare. Regular. Big edge. 368. Go.
Snap came at 1. Now here's Dalton. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sack back at about the 43-yard line. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, let's get in that hole. Play the hut. 24 is the mic.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run with Breida. It's a gain of 6, moves them to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
93, 52, 93, 44, 46.
They'll run it with Scarlett. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Scarlett. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now a give here to Scarlett. And he'll get this down only to the 18. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On the handoff, it's Scarlett. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And his kick is right there. It's good. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Gerald Everett, 71 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Mike 58 right there.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 7 yards there and a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Here's Muhammad. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Dante Fowler in on the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Get ready.
93, 52,
On 2nd and 9, Dalton taking a shot for Samuel. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
We go.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. On first down, here's Breida. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But now it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Out of the gun. Gone. They got a man. It's Woods. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
At the 38-yard line.
Tonight, 180.
54.
2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
This is such a good read defensively. They know that this offense is going to try to get the ball to their playmaker in space. So what do? They crowd him and send bodies at him. And this one winds up being intercepted.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Right back to him on first down. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Well, getting close to the end zone, and you know that rookie wants the ball back. He's looking for his first career touchdown.
He certainly is, and you just wonder with the coaching staff, is it trust in him this early? Or are they trying to get him going, give him confidence early in his NFL career? Either way, they want him to score.
On 2nd down now, Muhammad. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They come out here in the eye.
Here we go.
93, 52, 93, 44, 44. There you go.
Sponge.
2 by 2. Move.
Showing it. Tight dog. Whip. Watch the whip.
Heavy. Stop.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Now they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
Check.
Heavy.
Hot. Patchy.
Hey.
6 guard. Check 6 guard.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Back. Hey, alert three. 30 seconds.
Regular.
Check three.
Ice.
Tighten up. Chance. Wide. Get wide. Slam.
Here you go. 368.
Hey, watch the ship. Check 26.
Hands up.
They'll run with Scarlett, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Jordan Scarlett with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
We got to step it up. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Hey, ice 7.
A shotgun snap for gone. And that will be incomplete.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Regular. Hey, Haywood.
Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
Hands up. Lead.
Here we go.
2 by 2. Move.
We got double up. Check 24.
Hands up.
They turn to Scarlett again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch that.
Heavy.
They'll run with Muhammad. Michael Brockers in on the stop. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Check it back.
368.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
52, 93, 44. There you go.
On 3rd down, Muhammad. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
And this one is right through. And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
Let's go, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Jared Goff, 4 times last year, he led the Rams on a fourth-quarter comeback. He obviously didn't do it in Super Bowl 53, but can he do it here? This is Breida. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down.
Team 6.
Here we go on 4th. Goff. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a 1st down for L.A. The 4th down. Oh, now Breida loses it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin the drive with Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here we go.
Check. Walk 54.
Now Goff. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shaq Thompson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What? 180.
It's 54, Mike. Ready?
Hey, 5.
Mike, 54.
Hey, wahoo. What?
Goff now to throw. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
180.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Now it's gone. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Back to throw. And Woods has it complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
2 for 1.
He's back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Goff to the goal line, but it's incomplete. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Value 3. Value 3.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They go ahead and snap it. Gone. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Zerline good with a PAT. And that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'll be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game?